Here's a fun fact for you. Every day you naturally shed skin cells, dust, bacteria, and other debris. However, dead skin cells can sometimes get trapped inside your nasal passages. And instead of being pushed out during the normal process of making mucus, they end up sticking around and multiplying. Ooh! This buildup can lead to inflammation and irritation of your nasal passage tissue, leaving you with symptoms like coughing, sneezing, and postnasal drip. Now here's another fun fact. Your brain is the control center of your entire body, managing everything from how you think to how your heart beats. So when you're constantly fighting off sinus infections or struggling with allergies, it stresses your brain and puts it in a constant state of alert. This ongoing stress can take a toll on your brain's ability to function at its best. It's like trying to concentrate on a big project while a bunch of annoying notifications are popping up every 2 seconds. It's tough to focus. This is why it's important to address any nasal issues you're facing. Fortunately, there's a simple solution. Nasal irrigation helps flush out all those pesky irritants and bacteria, leaving your nasal passages clean and healthy. Using a nasal irrigator is super easy. Just add some saline solution to the device and follow the instructions. Do it daily for a month and watch your brain fog lift as your sinuses breathe a little easier. Now you can stay focused, productive, and enjoy life without those irritating interruptions. Alright, let's dive into today's topic. The brain is one of the most intricate and powerful organs in the human body. It controls everything from our thoughts and emotions to our movements and bodily functions. However, despite its complexity, the brain is also delicate and can be affected by various internal and external factors. Many habits we engage in daily can have an impact on its functionality. Some of these habits may be beneficial, enhancing brain function and overall well-being, while others can be detrimental, potentially leading to cognitive decline or other issues. So in today's video, we're going to discuss 12 everyday habits that can harm your brain. We understand that breaking long-standing habits isn't easy. Our goal is not to overwhelm you, but to raise awareness about the potential impact of certain habits on your brain health. By shedding light on these habits, we hope to empower you to make informed decisions and adopt healthier practices that support your brain's well-being. Remember, small changes can make a significant difference. Number 1. Constant exposure to loud noise. Imagine living in a bustling city where the roar of traffic is a constant companion, or having music blaring through your headphones whenever you reawake. These scenarios might seem like just another day in the hustle and bustle of modern life. But did you know that such exposure to loud noises can have profound implications for your brain? When exposed to excessively loud noises over an extended period, the delicate auditory system can suffer permanent damage, leading to hearing loss. Hearing loss, in turn, is associated with cognitive decline, including an increased risk of dementia and Alzheimer's disease. Number 2. Spending too much time in darkness. Picture this, curling up in a cozy, dimly lit room with a good book or movie. While there's nothing inherently wrong with enjoying some quiet time indoors, spending an excessive amount of time in darkness can have unintended consequences for your brain. Sunlight provides essential cues for regulating our internal biological clock, known as the circadian rhythm. Without adequate exposure to sunlight, this internal clock can become disoriented, leading to mood disorders like depression. Prolonged darkness can also strain your eyes, potentially aggravating existing eye conditions. 3. Poor food choices. Consider a typical day filled with sugary breakfast cereals, processed sandwiches for lunch, and microwavable dinners for supper. Unfortunately, diets dominated by such processed foods can have serious repercussions for your brain. A diet lacking in essential nutrients can lead to cognitive decline and an increased risk of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. Excessive consumption of sugar can impair memory, focus, and emotional stability. Prioritizing a balanced diet, rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains can significantly improve brain function and overall cognitive health. Number 4. Smoking. Imagine stepping outside for a quick smoke break, inhaling deeply, and letting out a satisfied breath. Smoking might seem like a harmless habit for some, but it's a dangerous game when it comes to your brain. Nicotine, the addictive substance in cigarettes, restricts blood vessels, limiting the supply of oxygen and vital nutrients to your brain. This chronic deprivation can lead to reduced mental capacity and an elevated risk of developing neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and dementia. Number 5. Overconsumption of alcohol. Think about winding down after a long day with a glass of wine or enjoying a few beers with friends. While moderate alcohol consumption might not seem like a major issue, overindulgence can pose significant risks to brain health. Excessive alcohol intake strains the liver, which produces essential proteins for maintaining proper brain function. Chronic heavy drinking can lead to various brain disorders, including alcoholic dementia, Wernicke-Korsakoff syndrome, and even increase the risk of stroke and other neurological conditions. Number 6. Sedentary lifestyle. Picture this: you're sitting in a chair for hours, whether working at a desk, binge-watching TV shows, or spending countless hours on your phone. While these activities might seem like innocent ways to pass time, a sedentary lifestyle has serious implications for your brain. Physical inactivity raises the risk of cardiovascular diseases, which in turn increase the risk of cognitive decline and dementia. Number 7. Constant multitasking. Imagine juggling multiple tasks at once, answering emails while cooking, attending online classes, and participating in family dinner. Multitasking has become a badge of honor for many. But this practice might not be as efficient or beneficial as it seems. The constant switching between tasks taxes the brain's cognitive resources, leading to reduced concentration and an increased risk of errors. Over time, this practice can even result in tangible brain damage, particularly in areas responsible for decision-making and self-control. Number 8. Skimping on sleep. Consider a typical day where you wake up early, rush through your morning routine, tackle your to-do list, and call it a night after catching up on work emails past midnight. Skipping on sleep to meet immediate demands has become a common habit in our fast-paced world. However, chronic sleep deprivation can have severe consequences for your brain. Adequate sleep is crucial for memory consolidation, brain detoxification, and overall cognitive restoration. Insufficient sleep can lead to memory problems, reduced concentration, and heightened risk of mental health issues and neurodegenerative diseases. Number 9. Pushing through illness. Imagine showing up to work or school despite feeling unwell, battling a fever, a persistent cough, or other infectious symptoms. Pushing through illness might seem like a virtue of dedication and hard work. Still, it can have adverse effects on your brain. When your body is sick, it needs time to rest, recover, and fight off the infection. Forcing your brain to function during illness can lead to slower healing and an increased risk of complications. Moreover, the brain requires ample energy and resources to combat infections. Depriving it of these essentials by pushing through illness can leave you more susceptible to mental health challenges. Number 10. Lack of mental stimulation. Imagine spending your day-to-day life primarily engaged in routine tasks, such as chores or basic work responsibilities, with little time or effort allocated to intellectual pursuits. While these tasks are essential, they don't offer the kind of stimulation your brain needs to thrive. A lack of mental challenge can lead to cognitive decline, making it harder to learn new things or adapt to changing circumstances. Engaging in activities like puzzles, reading, or learning a new language can help keep your brain sharp. Number 11. Sleeping with your head covered. Consider your nighttime routine, particularly when it comes to sleeping. Perhaps you're in the habit of falling asleep with your head covered under a blanket or using a pillowcase. While this might feel comforting and warm, sleeping with your head covered can have unintended consequences for your brain. The act of covering your head restricts oxygen intake and increases carbon dioxide levels, potentially disrupting normal brain function and reducing the quality of your sleep. Number 12. Not drinking enough water. Imagine going about your day-to-day activities without realizing that your brain isn't getting the hydration it needs. Whether it's working out in the heat, without replenishing fluids, or forgetting to drink water during a busy day, not staying hydrated can have significant effects on your brain. Dehydration reduces blood flow to the brain, affecting concentration, memory, and overall cognitive performance. In conclusion, the brain is an incredibly complex and vital organ that plays a central role in everything we do. Being aware of these 12 habits and taking steps to avoid or modify them is an investment in your brain health and overall well-being. Making positive changes in your daily routine can have a profound impact on your cognitive abilities, mental clarity, and emotional balance.